can we assume that money coming in feels like a good thing to most everybody? That it helps you to live the way you want to live, to eat the way you want to live, to sleep the way you want to sleep. In other words, money is something that you want. So this money that you want to flow into your experience, is it fair to say that as I allow money into my experience, it's an enhancing experience? And is it fair to say when there's not enough money, it's an uncomfortable experience? And so if you could play a little bit longer game, just a little bit, where you know for sure that the flow of money is about nothing more, or speaking from your perspective, nothing more than the way I present myself to the field of attraction. I feel like I don't have enough and I'm trying really hard. What's law of attraction going to do with that? Perpetuate the same, make you try harder, but perpetuate same, no matter how hard you try. But if I had a really nice dinner the other night, somebody else paid for it, and it was so good, and I loved it, I savored it, I enjoyed it. When I felt a little guilty, I flicked it off and intended to order everything I could. And I present myself to the field of attraction with appreciation, just for that. My energy is shifted. And so is the way that the law of attraction is responding to me. Now, this is just a moment in time, and it's based, in fairness, on a condition that was easy to feel good about. But what if I liked that feeling enough that I started envisioning that? I started looking for easy existing matches. I thought about how doing what I like to do is really nice. I thought about the feeling of being interested and following that interest. I thought about meeting up with people that I don't know and coming to know them. I thought about showing myself that I could do something that I didn't know I could do. I thought about people extracting from me more than I knew that I could. I thought about expansion, and I thought about how blessed I am in this way and this way and this way. I thought about abundance, not just money. I thought about the air I breathe. Step outside when this day in here is done and breathe in that air. Breathe it in and feel appreciation that it's still there. Tended to at a level that you don't have to think about it. There is a recycling and a renewal of this planet that is so far beyond what humans can comprehend. Notice it in the flower, or in the cactus, or in the vastness of the well-being, or in the minuteness of it, but notice it and feel how it feels when you find a thought that your inner being says, yep, life's good, yep. Your inner being will get, yep. That's what the universe is always saying. When you say, I'd like that, sure thing. I'd like that, sure thing. I'd like that, sure thing. Never, oh, there's a small problem because you're asking for something and therefore depriving someone else of it. Sure thing. It's a sure thing. Increase in money, it's a sure thing. More fun things to do, it's a sure thing. New ideas coming to you is a sure thing. Figuring out what you like to do best is a sure thing. Avenues to do it, a sure thing. Changing your mind often, a sure thing. Something new, feeling better, a sure thing. Never-ending expansion and ideas, a sure thing. Yes. You ask and the universe says, yes. And when you say, I don't have enough money, the universe says, yes. And you say, it's unfair, and the universe says, yes. You get how you feel.
So I want to, I can feel it in my heart that
You don't feel it in your heart. Your heart is not where those we know. I feel it in my heart. You feel it in your solar plexus because you are a chemical factory. And when you think about what you want, certain chemicals are produced that match what your inner being is offering to your body. And when you think about what you don't want, and the mixture of the way your body mixes those chemicals is in your solar plexus. You are a chemical factory producing manifested results that are evidence of the mixture of the energy of your source and what you're doing right here and now. We know this is nitpicking, but it is so helpful to understand your guidance system. It's real. Everything is about physics. Spiritual seems like the miracles and the unknown, and it isn't. Everything is physics. Everything that is non-physical is just like everything that is physical. You are an extension of the physics of the non-physical universe. So what is it that you feel in your gizzard, your heart, your solar plexus? She doesn't have a gizzard.
So I'm still holding on to a part-time job because there's that little bit of fear still that I may not have enough.
Now, you haven't adjusted your position or your vocabulary at all in listening to us, have you? It's all right. Most people don't, but don't you want to try just a little?
Yeah.
I'm holding on to something that isn't helpful. I'd like to do something different. Let's try it. Let's do the marble game. So I keep doing the same thing, and I've got beliefs that are in my way, and I feel stuck, and I feel uncertain, and I feel confused. So you write it in. And then you do some pointing. So I'm stuck. Flick it off. I'm holding on to a job I don't like. Flick it off. That's true, and therefore it's a belief, and therefore it's an opinion, and therefore you went into a little justification. I'm still holding on to a job that I don't like because, and we cut you off before you got into the justifying part. But that's what you were about to do. So instead of opinionating, intend. Now, make an intention.
I intend to...
Use less dramatic words. I like, I'm looking forward to, wouldn't it be nice?
I'm looking forward to working for myself.
Oh. That's big. I want to work for myself because other people suck.
Yeah.
I want to work for myself because I want to be free and I'm in bondage.
Yeah.
That's more complicated, isn't it? Loosen that up a little bit, because you can say freedom all you want, but if every time you say freedom you feel bound up, then you're not getting anything done. So you're looking for point with some other words that don't stir up bondage in you. I like to do what I want to do when I want to do it, and I like free-flowing ideas, and I like being with other people that have them too, and I like being in an environment, and I don't have to work for myself to find that environment. I know there are environments where that happens, and I'd like to be in that environment. It's nice to work for a company that already has revenue coming in. I don't have to start from nothing. I can just dovetail in with something that's already working. There are all kinds of businesses or companies that are just like what I'm looking for, and I don't need to stay there forever. It'd be nice to get a leg up with one of them. I'm looking forward to finding more of what I'm wanting to do. So now you've pointed. We helped, we know. Now make some easy existing matches. Tell us something that's happening in your life already that's sort of kind of like that. An example of something right where you are, where you could express more freedom than you've been giving yourself credit for having.
Well, I'm only working a couple days a week, and I can pick and choose when I'm
Good for you.
there.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. And can you choose how you feel when you get there?
Yes.
Can you tune in, tap in, turn on, get feeling good? Can you show up, you and your inner being, at work?
Yes, I can be myself more at this job than any other job.
There you go. There you go. And so not only can you do it, you already are doing it. That is your trend then, would you say?
Yeah.
That's a trend that is new and worth recognizing. And so this momentum or trend is going to turn into something more and something more and something more. That's entirely different than what you were doing before. Did you feel the difference?
Yeah.
That's all that it is. Quantum leaps aren't real. Quantum leaps are taking a great big action and thinking that you got a great big result, only to notice that your vibration is where you last left it. So you really don't want quantum leaps. What you want is what you did just now.